Man, I could go for some banana bread, but I don't have any bananas. I guess I'll just have to find some out here in the wilderness. Where, oh where could those bananas be? Could they be in this tree? They're not. Could they be in these weeds? They're not. Oh where could those bananas be? What's this I see? Could those be bananas? Oh yeah, these are definitely bananas. Little known fact, bananas are actually a root vegetable. I'll have no choice but to dig up these bananas myself. Perfectly intact bananas. What a fun. Hello everyone and welcome to the season 8 finale of Cooking Corner with me, Giuseppe CrimiVaroli. We're going to round out this season by making you a beautiful banana bread. In terms of ingredients, you're going to need the following. You're going to need some flour. You're going to need some sour cream. You're going to need some sugar. You're going to need 2 eggs. You're going to need 1 stick of butter and 1 bar of cream cheese. You're going to need baking powder and baking soda. You're going to need vanilla extract. You're going to need brown sugar. You're going to need just a pinch of salt. And last but not least, the bananas we foraged for earlier. One of the benefits of this recipe is that you can use older bananas that you wouldn't necessarily eat to make the banana bread, thus not creating any waste. In terms of hardware, you're going to need the following. You're going to need a whisk. You're going to need a bowl to melt your butter in. You're going to need a loaf pan for your loaf of banana bread. You're going to need tin foil to line your loaf pan. You're going to need 2 mixing bowls. You're going to need a spoon and a fork and a couple measuring spoons and a measuring cup. Step number 1, as always, is going to be wash your hair. Go ahead, turn your water on. Get your hair nice and wet. Once your hair is nice and wet, make a move on that shampoo. 2 squirts is my preference. Get that shampoo all in your hair, rub it all around, scratch all the way down to the roots. Once your hair is nice and shampoo, you can stick it back under the shower head and wash all that shampoo out. Once you think all the shampoo's out of your hair, you can make a move on that conditioner. 2 squirts is my preference. Go ahead, same deal. Get that conditioner all up in your hair, rub it all around, go all the way down to the roots. Then, once your hair is nice and soapy, you can stick it back under the shower head and wash all that conditioner out. Once you convince your hair is clean, you can turn the shower off, grab a towel, put it over your head, and dry your hair off. And then we're ready to cook. Moving right along to step number 2, and step number 2 is going to be make your batter. Now, to make your batter, you're going to combine the following ingredients into 1 mixing bowl. You're going to need to add a 1/2 cup of brown sugar, a 1/4 cup of regular sugar, a 1/4 cup of sour cream, 1 egg, 1 stick of butter melted, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Then you can mix that until it's fully combined. Ooh, yummy. Now you want to make sure to get all the clumps of brown sugar out of there. Moving on to step number 3, and step number 3 is going to be mix and mash your bananas. So what you're going to do is take 2 bananas, unpeel them, that was a mistake I made the first time, and then mash them and mix them with your existing batter. This is where having a mushier banana would come in handy. Go ahead, unpeel your banana. Gotta tell you, the first time I made this, I had no idea how to peel a banana. Never peeled it. I don't eat banana, so I never peeled a banana before in my entire life. Same thing with the first time I made anything with like an orange. I never peeled an orange before in my entire life. I never liked bananas and oranges.
That's strange. I feel like even if I feel like you would still know how to peel a banana just by like seeing people do it.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't quite sure how to do it. I was like, do I just peel this here? Do I just pull it? Now that your bananas are in there, you can stir the mixture around and mash up your bananas to fully integrate them. Now, you may notice that your batter is a little bit lumpy. That's fine. A little lumps never hurt anyone, except for maybe McGee. McGee, are you lumpy? McGee, can you move so I know you're alive? Now, you may start to notice that your batter is a little bit lumpy. That's perfectly normal. You want your batter to be a little bit lumpy, but not too lumpy. So you want to use your fork or your whisk, whatever you're using, to break up the larger lumps into smaller lumps. The lumps help the banana flavor come through more strongly in the bread. So you want lumps, just not huge lumps. Now that you've added and mashed up your banana, it's time to move on to step number 4. And step number 4 is going to be finish your batter. Now, to finish your batter, you're going to need to add 1 cup of flour, a pinch of salt, a half teaspoon of baking powder, and a half teaspoon of baking soda. Then you just mix in all of those ingredients and you're finished with step number 4. Now that your batter is all made, we can move on to step number 5. And step number 5 is going to be make your cream cheese filling and preheat your oven to 350 degrees. So, you can start by preheating your oven to 350 degrees, and then we're going to make the cream cheese filling. Now, to make your cream cheese filling, what you're going to need to do is add 1 egg, a 1/4 cup of sugar, 3 tablespoons of flour, and a half a bar of cream cheese, or 4 ounces of cream cheese, into your second bowl. Once all the ingredients are added, you can just mix it up. step number 6. And step number 6 is going to be layer your mixtures. Now, what I mean by that is that you're going to take half of your banana bread batter and add it to your loaf pan. If you want to be exact, you can weigh it out to be precise. Don't forget to grease your pan so that the banana bread doesn't stick. Once half of your banana bread mixture is in your pan, use a rubber spatula to smooth it out. Once you've got that bottom layer smooth, you're going to go ahead and delicately drizzle your light cream cheese mixture in the middle. You want to make sure not to pour it in super heavy so that it mixes with the batter on the bottom. You want it to sit on top of the batter on the bottom. So be very careful when drizzling it in. Once your cream cheese mixture is in the pan, you want to very delicately spread it over the top of your banana mixture. Now that your cream cheese mixture is spread out, you're going to add the rest of your banana batter on top of it, carefully so as not to disturb the cream cheese layer. So go ahead and gently spoon it on there. Now, if you made a little oopsie daisy and added too much of your batter to the bottom of the loaf pan, it's not a huge deal. Just use whatever batter you have on the top and very delicately spread it to the edges of the pan. After you do that, you're ready to move on to the next step. Now we're on to step number 7. And step number 7 is going to be bake your banana bread. So you're going to stick this bad boy in your 350-degree oven for 50 minutes. Got that? 50 minutes. Okay? Then you'll check it and see if it's ready to come out. So, it's been 50 minutes. Let's check out banana bread, see if it's done, and if it is, take it out. It certainly looks good to me, so let's take it out and get ready to plate it. Now that our banana bread is out and starting to cool, let's peel the foil away and see how that profile looks. That is a sexy banana bread. Now it's time for the final step and the final plating of the season. Let's get to it. What you're going to need is a knife and a plate to put your banana bread on. Go ahead, take your knife and cut yourself a healthy slice of banana bread. Would you look at that side profile? Gorgeous. And just like that, you're plated. Now it's time for a taste test. A little hot. That was delicious! That concludes this week's episode and season 8 of Cooking Corner with me, Giuseppe CrimiVaroli. I hope you liked the episode, and I sure hope you like the season. If you like videos like this, subscribe to my channel. We put out new content all the time. If there's something you want to see on the show, leave it in the comments below. We're happy to try and make it for you on the show. If you like this video in particular, drop a like on it so I know I did a good job. Until next season, bye-bye now.